Hello, welcome to the second of 3 videos focusing on the new margin rules for non-cleared derivatives. In the last video, we briefly looked at the scope of the requirements and what they mean. This time, we're going to focus on the variation margin rules that are scheduled to come into force from March the 1st, 2017. To do that, I'm joined by ISDA's Chairman, Litvack. Eric, can you give me a sense of the scale of the challenge facing the industry?
Sure, Nick. Well, it's a huge challenge because the March 1st variation margin rules will impact a very broad range of users, from banks to pension funds to insurers to asset managers. There's no phase-in. They switch on as of March 1st, and they imply a broad range of changes to existing or new collateral requirements. So participants will need to identify the type of collateral that they will need to post, the delay in which they need to post it, and so on. And it changes all those rules. And crucially, they need to adapt their contractual arrangements in order to conform to these new requirements. That is a very significant repapering exercise that will take quite a lot of time.
So how much work does this actually involve, and how much time do participants need to devote to it?
Well, it takes a lot more time than you'd expect. What we've seen from the earlier phases is that there is a lot of time required for analysis of the rules and negotiation of the contracts. So really, market participants need to start in on that process now because the deadline is really quite near.
So what are the first steps? What should people start doing now?
The first thing to do is to look at all your trading relationships, identify which set of rules apply to each relationship, because they will vary subtly by jurisdictions even though they're broadly aligned, but there are changes in the type of collateral that needs to be brought, the timing requirements, and so on. And that needs to be reflected in each of the contractual arrangements for each counterparty. And then crucially, they need to reach out to each counterparty because this can't be done unilaterally. This has to be the result of a bilateral negotiation. And that takes a lot of time. So if derivatives users are not focusing on this now, they really need to start doing that now because those negotiations are going on now and you don't want to be left at the back of the queue.
Thanks, Eric. The big question is how firms can actually make the necessary changes to the thousands of outstanding collateral documents in time for March the 1st. ISDA has a various number of initiatives to help with that, and we'll discuss that in the final video.